Grass-fed beef liver is a superfood, but how on earth do you take it? You can't really find it at the grocery store. It doesn't taste very good. The kids don't like it. So how do you get liver into your diet on a daily basis? Well, in this video, I'm gonna show you how. All right, the first way that you can get liver into your daily diet is by eating it. Yeah, it's not the tastiest thing. You can fry it. A lot of people like to fry it, put a lot of butter, put a little bit of honey on it, a little bit of maple syrup, sweeten it up a little bit, and fry it up. And that's totally fine. A lot of people do the liver and onions. You've probably heard of that. Maybe you've had it as a kid, maybe you eat it now. There's a lot of different ways you can cook liver. Me personally, I don't like the way it tastes, so I'm not gonna enjoy a savory liver platter. I just enjoy the benefits of the liver. Sit, good girl. So my dog over here smells the liver and she comes running. It's funny how animals naturally know how good liver is for them. Like if you want to do a real test, get some liver and get some of anything else and put them both on a plate and put them down in front of your dog or your cat and see what they go for first. It's almost always going to be the liver. But here's where I typically get my liver from uswellnessmeats.com. They ship it right to your house. It's not crazy expensive. It's grass-fed, grass-finished beef. So that's what you're looking for. Unfortunately, you can't really find grass-fed, grass-finished beef liver at your local grocery stores. Sometimes you might get lucky at like a Sprouts or a Whole Foods, but very rarely have I been able to find it there. So I'll typically order it online. I'll get it in bulk. It comes frozen. And it's been really quality. I haven't had an issue with it. It hasn't tasted weird or anything like that. Well, weirder than liver's already gonna taste. But you can order it online. That's probably the best way to get liver and different organ meats. So I wanna show you typically what I do. So this is grass-fed, grass-finished liver. Yeah, I can't really see it. It's in there. And what I do is I'll cut it up into little, like little chunks, maybe like 2-ounce chunks. That's really all you need. I'll put it in glass, don't put it in plastic, don't put it in a Ziploc bag, put it in glass, and you can freeze them in this and keep like little servings. But what I'll do is I'll actually let it frost or defrost and thaw out, and then I'll put a little bit of organic, 100% pure raw maple syrup. You don't want to take liver and then put a bunch of artificial sweeteners and different things on it to ruin the effects of the liver. You wanna keep it as natural as possible. And I'll eat it raw, I'll eat it just the way it is sometimes, but I prefer it with maple syrup. And I'll cut it into these little cubes, you know, and some of them are bigger than others. Some of them are smaller than others. Some of them are about, you know, yay big. They're not all the same. And just so you know, liver's kind of weird. It is not an easy thing to really cut or chew into. It's really chewy. So for this video, I'm just gonna take a little piece, so I'm not chewing on this for the next 15 minutes. But this is just a little piece of liver soaked in maple syrup. You put it in your mouth, a couple quick chews. And you swallow it down. The cool thing is it's not dry at all. Like even if you eat it with no maple syrup, it's not dry at all. So you could, as long as you cut it to the size where you can just swallow it down, you can swallow it down with no issues. So obviously the first way you can get liver into your diet is by just eating it. And yes, like I mentioned, you can cook it, you can saute it, you can put it in some ground beef, and you can trick yourself into thinking it's not there. Just so you know, you will taste it. It does have a taste. Or you can do it this way. This is the quickest way for me that I find works. I cut it into small pieces, I put it in a little glass container, I put it in a little maple syrup, and I just put it in my mouth and swallow it down. It's pretty simple. Well, now let me go over the second way you can get liver into your daily diet, and it's a little bit easier. All right, so this is a company that I've been taking since I really started my carnivore journey back last June, and it's called Heart and Soil Supplements. You can see that, beef organs. There's 3 grams of beef organs in a serving, 6 capsules. What I like about it is the only other ingredients in these are gelatin, which is good for you. It's good gelatin. It's from beef, from bovine. So in this particular one, this is their beef organ blend. This has liver, heart, kidney, pancreas, and spleen. Really, really beneficial. They have a lot of different supplements. This is George St. Pierre. He was one of my favorite fighters. This has heart and liver. This is something I take when I know I'm gonna be working out pretty hard. And then if you just wanna keep it simple, this is literally bone marrow and liver. Real easy to take. You can swallow them down. You don't have to take 6 capsules. You can take a little bit less. You can take a little bit more, just depending on where you want to be. But Heart and Soil is a company that I really like. I actually reached out to them and said, hey, do you care if I do a video where I talk about you? And they said, no, that'd be great. Why not? So I wanted to spread the message. You know, liver is a superfood. It's something that you can take on a daily basis. It's something like a multivitamin that we should be eating in our diet at least once a week. And a lot of people are missing out on the benefits because you can't get the bioavailable nutrients from liver in a multivitamin. in a pill that doesn't even have the natural sources in it. So I would just encourage you that if you're not feeling 100% optimized, if you're not feeling up to your best self, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling a little bit out of it, I would encourage you to try to get some organs into your daily diet. Obviously, eating them and cooking them is going to be the best because you're getting it right from the source, right into your body, and your body immediately goes to work grabbing that and pulling it into where it needs. But Heart and Soil Supplements is a great company, and it's a good way to get desiccated organs into your system as well, and you can do it on a daily basis, and you don't have to deal with the taste. So I'm gonna put a link to Heart and Soil Supplements in the description below. It saves you 10% off your entire order as long as you order from it. So feel free to use that link and save yourself a little bit of money. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a great day. Start eating some liver and some organs and feel better. Have a great day, guys, and God bless.